Welcome back to Pops and Pilots. Let's play some more Victoria 3 with still Algeria going for Barbary's back. All we have to do is take back Algiers from the French, and I have quite the doubt that we're going to be able to do that because we're not getting particularly far, but it's still quite enjoyable to dig deeper into the depth of the market, understanding how it works, and maybe I can use that in a second attempt at some achievement in the future. Or maybe I just find a way to explode suddenly and do beat the French. I don't know how, but we'll see. Anyway, this is the second part of a 1 hour long episode. It's a little more than 1 hour, so I had to cut it in two, which is why you get a little ad-lib voiceover here. So I guess I'm just going to throw you right in. Enjoy. No, numbers are being weird. Oh, market access is low. Oh, we probably lack convoys again, don't we? Clippers. I'm gonna keep... No, it's actually convoys this time, yes. Dye import is once again unproductive. We have extra dye. Good. So kill that one. Improve our trade route capacity. That's much better. All the buildings looking. That's way too much red for my taste. Synthetic plant is doing fine, he says. Lyingly. Why? Right, because of the price of sulfur. How are we looking around here? Lacking wood. We knew that much. We are lacking a tiny bit of iron and a tiny bit of sulfur, but not tons. Not tons, a tiny bit of coal. This is not actually looking that bad. Somehow it's still not great for our companies. Now I really don't want to drop the meat route to Austria. I wonder if I had more tariffs on that. Would that do anything? It does claim to be doing things. It's kind of interesting because I thought we were not making money from meat here. This says we're not. Unless this list is not exhaustive? It might not be. 700, 12, 13, 14, 15. This might not be all. Not sure. It'd be kind of funny. Already said, yeah, I mean, of course. The reason I want to do this is because I want to make it even called protect domestic supply, right? I want meat to be slightly better here. Can I have... we don't want that. No. Just wondering whether I can do some fiddling here. For gain. Like free up some convoys by making some of these routes slightly less attractive. I don't want to drop the meat route, but I don't want it to be quite this high. The same kind of goes for the wine route, to be quite honest. Let's just have more tariffs on the wine exports. Even gonna make us a tiny bit of money. And maybe it frees up some convoys. Doesn't look like it does that yet. The reason I want to free up convoys is because I want more wood. Peace treaty, the Herero got annexed. Not very nice. Not very nice at all. Synthetic plant still not doing well. Even though the dye price is kind of low. Does it mean we're not using enough dye? That does seem to be the case. There were a bunch of things that we could put dye into, right, earlier. Obviously there's something in the textile mill we can do. Could use 30 dye here for... No, that's not going to be doing it. We don't have the silk for this. But there was another thing. It's not you. Something where I didn't expect it. Something weird that we could use dye on. Was it the bleaching process? It was. Apparently gonna cost me money. How are we doing on paper anyway? Paper, 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 paper. We have extra paper. So that's really not a good reason to use my dye. Textile mills, glassworks. Not that my glassworks are looking as if they need to produce even more right now. Freaking price of wood. What was it? So this all needs lead. Is it ceramics? It is. Well, that claims to be making tons of money. That's probably a lie. I'm gonna try doing that. Immediately increases the price of dye to insanity. Price of porcelain dropped to nothing, which means you're now losing money galore. And I don't think this is getting better, is it? Oh my. So the porcelain prediction was utterly wrong, and we lack glass now. Crazy lack of glass. Where's all that going? Clearly this is not how we want to deal with this. Right? I think we're just going to turn that back off. It's going to annoy some people. But yeah, we have way too much porcelain being produced. We'd have to create a great sales route which would use convoys. Unless we find something that doesn't somehow. Yeah, but these all use convoys. I mean, that's incredibly profitable. Doesn't use all that many convoys either. Oh wow, we need to put a cut in here too. Let's fix this and then put a cut in here. I just don't know how. I kind of want to go down to glass production here again. Yeah. Sorry for the people who are going to get fired with this now, but that can't be the solution. We now have extra dye. Which again is used in what? I mean, I just looked this up. I just looked it up. It is used in textile mills, glassworks, and paper mills. We don't need the extra paper, and I don't think I have anything I want to do right now that uses extra paper. The glassworks, we don't want to use it, and then it's the textile mills, where we don't have use for that many clothes. So really we have too much dye. Kind of unfortunate, because if we had glassworks in different places, we could put one of them in producing porcelain, that would be cool. But setting all three to porcelain just doesn't seem... I mean, it doubly doesn't do what we wanted to do. Unless we start importing lead. Which again, so many options. It's just crazy. That's gonna make me money? Actually, it's weird. But sure, make money. Don't lie to me. Just make money. What do these need again? Steel. We already have philosophy department. I'm just not seeing it. What are we going to do with 240 extra clothes? These are all in one place, right? They are. It might actually help if we're going to start doing something like this. But how do I import 60 silk? I don't, is the answer, right? I just don't. Mechanized looms. Oh, that's employment. It's gonna make money because we're gonna fire a bunch of people, but... It's all so very close. How much lead do I need to import to fix my glass problem? I really need to put a cut in here. But I kind of don't want to leave things unfixed. Glass. If I were to put you on leaded glass. 30 more glass for 30 lead. Which seems like a bad trade, but we do use 30 less wood. It's actually not that bad if the lead price is not nuts. 30 lead. Okay, let's try this and then put a cut in here. Because I would like to be using more glass. Oh, that's so much lead for the big one. Yikes. Also helping with the wood. Seems like a good thing. Let's try to go leaded glass and then go import lead from... Is this money worth the extra convoy? Let's get from the Austrians. Probably need both anyway, right? We're still down a ton of lead. Yeah. So let's also buy lead from the French. Still doesn't put us in a good spot where the lead import is concerned. Glassworks are losing money. What do I want the extra glass for? Oh, I wanted to upgrade our... Man, this episode, it's gonna be a very long episode. You know what? I might just cut this one into two. It's always extra work, but you know what? Let's continue until we get to an hour, and then I'm gonna cut this one artificially into two. Ooh, our wood imports went down quite a bit. I don't like that. It's just that our boats are all in use. We just may have to start stopping our exports. Start stopping? Yes. Grain. We're almost not exporting grain anymore. We're just exporting 50. Could see dropping that route. I mean, it's kind of working on itself, but... Coal, lead. What am I even looking for? I got the glass. Right, I want to see whether we have enough glass now. So we can actually do other things with it. Pop consumption. No, it's just... We just have barely enough. Not even enough. Okay. Okay. So our glassworks are doing badly. Great. Our tooling workshop is still doing horribly. Our synthetic plant is down to very, very sad levels of earth. Because nobody needs all the dye. Feel like I didn't do us a great favor with all the recent changes. Yeah, people are not liking it either. If we got to start luxury clothing, but we don't, it's gonna be a while until we get rayon, right? This is a tier 4 technology. We need all these to reasonably be able to do art silk. 10 years to research. How long is a normal one right now? How long is like electrical? 3 years. I mean, we would be faster doing art silk right away compared to doing 3 other ones. Well, to doing all the other ones and then art silk. So yes, we're paying an ahead of time penalty, but it would be faster. Would this actually be good enough? It would greatly decrease dye production. Increase silk. Wait, does it put that to 0? Is it then not producing any dye? It eats wood. How much dye do you know? You make 80. Okay, it drops half of the dye production. I'm not even sure this would be good. The eating of wood is bad. Silk would be nice so we can start making real clothing. Oh, so many things to think about, and yet doesn't feel like it's helping. Also, this guy doesn't feel like he's dying. Well, I will spend a lot of time paused this episode. I mean, I know everybody's terribly surprised. So, die. But they're really only the three things. I mean, I think if we did ceramics, we could actually sell the porcelain for good money. But it means we have a great lack of glass then. Does it mean we're doing the unthinkable and upgrading the glass works? That feels weird and wrong. $60 less glass in total. If I were to upgrade you, how much glass do you make per level? 120 total, you're level 3, so it's 40 per level. So we'd be down 20. Wait, is that right? That's making 40 per level right now. It would reduce by 20 per level if we upgrade it. So we don't get 20 in the end from the upgrade. We need more lead. Yeah, we can't do this. It's just not. Don't see how it's possibly possible. Not without going to crystal glass and getting way more lead in. Again, it's good because it reduces our need for wood, which I like. Actually, head and furniture now. Crazy. Lead. We still lack 10 lead though. These trade routes are just not great at giving us lead. These were bigger, which they can't be because we don't have convoys. It's all so convoluted. My brain. Luxury clothing import seems necessary. I'm tempted to drop the grain route here. Yeah, we lack 10 grain on our own market anyway. But that only frees up 30 convoys. I don't even know that it does anything. But still, it's not a great route. Let's just not have it. I said let's just... There we go. Wow, that was slow. And we have 18 convoys. Are they going to be used to import more lead? Doesn't look like it. Never know when these upgrade. Current market conditions. Who's looking to upgrade but doesn't have enough? Coal, wood, wine, luxury clothing. Do I actually go ahead and upgrade the port? What does a port consume? Should have some more port level to give. The wheat farms are doing great. Port consumes just clippers. Which at some point might be worth building. Although that needs wood again. Maybe you're just not supposed to play a woodless nation. I don't know. I didn't watch a lot of other people play Wiki 3, so there might be a lot of things that I already figured out. Or have already been figured out. Another guy died and still not ours. That I'm just refusing to learn here. Oh, I'm just failing to learn. I'm not refusing, I want to learn, I just fail. Yeah, we really need to get rid of the Sunni ulema in the government. But we can't while this guy is around, not really. Not really. Do I have 200 messages really? Farming boon? Okay. I mean, I guess. Glassworks, tooling workshop, synthetic plant. None of them are doing great, but at least our iron mines are kind of stabilized, and the sulfur mines, that's nice. Standard of living is still going up, even though people are complaining like crazy. But this is going to lead to a lot of hiring and firing here, and hiring and firing costs. What's it called? Oh, it generates a lot of radicals, what I'm trying to say. Dye price, terrible. Take treaty port against the homie. Do I? Actually, I think I do. Subsidize this synthetic plant. I don't want it to go and be hired and fired all the time, just because of the dye price being crazy. We have 36, 44 extra dye. That's so much extra dye. It's weird. Early on, earlier, I really wanted dye. I had all these things I wanted to do that need dye, and I'm just like, but we don't have dye. Now that I have dye, I don't want to do any of them. Well, when the port is done... When the port is done and we see all the extra convoys come in... Let's see what that does, and then maybe we can go for the glass thing. Okay, coal route upgraded. Lead is not upgraded yet. We're almost using all the available convoys already. So we must have had an upgrade to, say, wood or something already as well. Money is not great, but again, subsidies are... I don't think I want to join India diplomatically play against Great Britain. That seems like a losing move. You're not even telling me about it? Wait, I can click on this, I suppose. So, Tripolitania is supported by Italy, Greece, the Ottomans, Tunis, and Austria. Okay, this is going to be a big one. On the other hand, we have a bunch of tinies. Anything relevant? Bundelkhand, Jaipur, Travancore, Orissa, all their puppets, I guess. You're puppetizing Tripolitania. I don't like these numbers. Even though we have great power number 4 and great power number 13 here, we have great power number 2 on the other side. I don't know what we get. I mean, what's an obligation with... No. I don't want to join either side here. No. We have enough problems of our own. I don't want to be dragged into a war if I can avoid it. What was I looking at before this? We built a port. Right. A lot of our convoys are being used, not all of them. We are lacking some iron, actually. Still lacking glass. Fish. Tiny bit of clothing, but not enough clothing to have to do the switch around. Still so much wine required. And tons of dye just there. Okay, but we have the ability to import some things now. If my brain was working... Right. Crystal glass. Lead. If I want more lead. These lead trade routes were not upgrading. They're saying they're predicted to stay at level 1. So we need more. So I'd really like to produce enough glass to be able to go to the other thing. Oh, we get 7? It's so very little lead. It's gonna help our current lead prices, but it's not the big jump we need for anything. Actually. I guess we can export some dye for now. 80 is a lot. I don't think I want to sell 80. How much do we have extra? Oh, don't tell me on the screen. Why would you? Dye. We have 31 to give. So what I don't want is a trade route that eats all our dye from the local market. It's 10 or 45, so I guess we're going for a 45 one. Like, you need 90 convoys? How is that even generated? Why does it take 90 convoys to take it to the Egyptians and 58 to take it to the British? Huh. So much more money in sending it to them. Because we have 90 convoys right now, so I guess I'm gonna do it, but that seems like something we have to revisit later. Okay, how do I feel about that art silk? Why did I not think it was good? Because of the wood use. And the obvious waste of technology points. I might go for it though. Just do it. Yeah, this play... Well, they must have gotten some friends here. Well, I didn't really. Well, not relevant friends, but it's crazy scary. Gotta go war? That's a war. Cost of war, 1.2 million already. 2 million. Where do you find millions? It's not even... We don't even know what a million is. Speaking of millions, lead price going up, tooling workshop doing terribly, synthetic plant doing awfully. Even though I'm exporting all that dye, the dye price is stable. Well, I say that. Really is not. Wait, we have a balance again, a positive one. Why? Why are our buy orders 25? So it must have downgraded. The trade route must have downgraded. So fertilizer and sulfur being expensive, dye not, makes this a problem. But maybe not a ginormous problem. I still hate that tools are doing so badly. Just due to a mix of things. This is an inactive trade route. Oh, because of the war. Can I have lead from somebody else then? I want lead. 1 unit of lead from the Greeks. I mean, I'm gonna do it, but that's a joke, right? Things. And down goes that trade route too. The wine exports. Yeah, I still like it though. Still like making all that money. I wonder if we should sell a little less wine. Because our people are suffering. I mean, I understand. If wine is expensive, people suffer. 123 wine. Too little. Exactly the pop consumption. Are they getting any wine? We're selling it all, aren't we? Sure. I mean, all wine used in trade routes is used, I think. So none of the pops can actually buy their wine. Yeah, see, these trade routes want more. They're just also not getting all of it. But our pops are getting none. Tempted to drop the Austrian trade route. We don't need to trade with Austria for bureaucracy reasons. We have enough bureaucracy. And the one with France is more lucrative. And we have other trades with Austria, so we don't lose our trade agreement, I think. Let's remove this one. We're not getting any tariffs out of it anyway. Consider potential for export again. Why? We suddenly have extra wine. No, we don't. No, we don't. The French and the Pops easily just gobble it all up. Look at those French. Did we win anything that way? Not sure. Not, in fact, sure. Alright. Services. Wine. Luxury clothing. The same old, same old. Now, if I were to import silk. Silk. There are people who have silk. Now, this screen doesn't really tell me anything about silk. So, what we would really need to do is check out the individual markets. Unless you tell me here? Silk in the British market is kinda cheap. And the French market. So if we look at... No, that's not what I wanted to do at all. No. Let's not do that. I wanted to look at the French market. I want to see the silk offer. They have extra silk. And the Brits... Surely. God, there's so much. Look at that wheat. I mean, it's a huge market. How's silk there? Not as much. So if we import silk from the French, maybe that works. Let's give that a go. And then finally we're going to put a cut in here. Keep saying that. Well, for you it's been 2 episodes, hopefully. Unless I screw up my cutting. But for me it's only been 1. So what I want to do is go to the textile mill, right? Which we don't need to open. I want to go to craftsman sewing. Sue those craftsmen. That would be a lot of luxury clothing. We only lack... Oh no, we actually lack quite a decent amount. We lack 137. It's just because we're importing some. This is not as terrible. Okay. Okay. And then maybe we can do things that produce more clothing. Fabric prices are going down, but... Yeah, let's go for craftsman sewing. And give it a tick. Unhappy. Then we go market, trade routes, import. No, yes, silk, please. It claims to be better. No, it's great from the French. And we knew this. Let's grab the French silk. Might not be enough. Might have to grab British silk too. And we stop these imports. What does that do? Don't have remotely enough silk. Not even remotely. So... I do want more silk then. Yes, we could hope that the French route upgrades. But we need more of that. Silk, 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 silk. Silk. The Austrians are actually best at value for money here. Let's actually grab the Brits as well. And see how that develops. Now silk, we're still lacking silk, but not as much. And our lack of luxury clothing actually dropped down quite a bit. Which should make people happy. And now it's just our tooling workshop doing badly. Synthetic plants suddenly working overtime. Did that use extra? It didn't. But I guess textile clothing is now needed. We're gonna have to fix that next episode because I have to cuff and we're over time. So thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And if you have anything to say, please do so down there in that comment section. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.